Alright, what's up, y'all? Sorry, 1201, 301. Alright, let's go ahead and get started in this. Lyra Nash making her debut up against Kendall Kidman. Devin Dax in Lyra Nash's corner since Scott Nash is not there. Scott Nash is injured. So, we're not editing matches. Alright, let's get it.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the new foundation from Cobb County, Georgia, Crimson Goddess.
Yeah, Lyra Nash being accompanied by Devin Dax. Lyra Nash is the wife of Scott Nash. Scott Nash was just injured by DMP in a grueling match a couple weeks ago. So here she is now making her debut, looking to make a name for herself here in BWE. She gonna make her debut up against Kendall Kidman.
Kendall Kidman.
She's one of the newer talents, not really known. Also does not have a good win-loss streak either. She over here trying to be pretty girl and stuff. But Lyra Nash trying to make a strong debut. I think she's gonna smash right through Kendall Kidman. We're gonna tie up right away. Ooh, Kendall Kidman getting it on Lyra Nash. Kendall Kidman doing work on Lyra Nash right now with a roll-up pin. Kendall Kidman really going to town on Lyra Nash. Lyra Nash finally getting some offense. And Kendall Kidman brings it right back. Oh, never mind, never mind. They're gonna battle right outside that ring. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. Did that look effective? I don't know. Finally bring it back to the ring. Kendall Kidman with a Hurricanrana. Lyra Nash just slammed her down. Carrying her in a powerbomb position. What's she gonna do? Right onto the ropes. Snake bite to the ropes. Lyra Nash going for that submission again. I don't know what that is. DMP in the chat right now. DMP saying he's thinking about visiting Scott Nash's family if Scott Nash doesn't call off the bounty. Oh boy. This feud between DMP and Scott Nash is starting to heat up a little bit. We haven't seen Scott Nash since DMP injured him in that grueling match. We get to see Lyra Nash's wife here in action right now. Lyra kicks out of that pinfall attempt by Kendall Kidman. Kendall Kidman almost getting the better of Lyra Nash. Here she goes with the running bulldog. Kendall Kidman with the splash from the top rope. Lyra Nash kicks out yet again. Lyra telling Kendall Kidman to get up. What's the Crimson Goddess going to be doing here? Crimson Goddess looking to do some top rope maneuver. Flying crossbody. She launched herself across that ring. Jesus. Gonna float over Alabama slam. Sheesh. What's she doing now? Oh, what's she doing? Ooh, Kendall Kidman reverses that. Going back and forth in that corner right there. Oh man, what's Kendall Kidman doing? Frankensteiner from the top rope. Is this it? Is this it? One. Nope. Lyra Nash kicks out at 1. Not even close to being done. Ooh. Kendall Kidman just couldn't jump far enough for that crossbody. She nailing them kicks though. Right into the referee. Ooh. Big stomp from Kidman. Lyra Nash kicking out again. Kendall Kidman going back up top for another big splash from the top rope. Is this it? Lyra Nash kicking out again. She will not stay down. Jesus. What's she doing? Gets out of the way of that crossbody. Kendall Kidman will not be attacked in that corner. That's a massive DDT right there. Hammerlock DDT. Springboard tornado DDT from Kendall Kidman. Lyra Nash with the Scarlet Moonsault. Now a standing moonsault from Lyra Nash. She's starting to show some life here. Looking like she wants to end this match. What's she gonna do? Take her straight to the ropes. Looked like Lyra Nash was trying to get a count out. So she saw Kendall Kidman getting up. This is looking like a tough debut for Lyra Nash right now. Ooh, big crossbody from the top rope. Springboard crossbody. Looks like Kendall Kidman going for another splash right now. No. Flying Hurricanrana from the top rope. Oh no, Kendall Kidman looked like she's gonna end this one. Lyra Nash doesn't have that. So there's no way. Ooh, running Meteora. Lyra Nash gets her in the corner. Kendall Kidman still will not be attacked in the corner. Kendall Kidman hitting her comeback. What a tough debut for Lyra Nash. Wow. Ouch. That is a tough debut.
Here is your winner.
Stop that music. Next up, we have Mr. Tyrell and Lady Strange up against Kevin Hall and Alexa Morgan. Couple versus couple. It's our intergender spotlight for the see who would challenge for the intergender tag team titles at the pay-per-view.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the corporation from Niagara Falls, weighing in at 250 pounds, HR!
This guy is the head of the HR department at Me and the Boys Wrestling. Will not put up with the nonsense. Will not put up with the drama. Will not put up with his haters. You try to give him an opinion, you try to tell him what's on your mind, that you don't agree with something, he'll just ask you if you want a tissue to go with that. He's not here for the nonsense. He ain't here for listen to your complaints. Make sure y'all tune in to Me and the Boys Wrestling this Monday. It'll be the season premiere. This Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Pretty sure we're going to see this guy there somewhere on the card. Probably going to see him on the card somewhere telling someone to cry him a river. He's just sitting here making his long way to the ring. Taking his time. Just like HR always does. HR always taking their time to handle stuff. He's gonna take as long as he wants to take. He don't care that there's other people in this match. He don't care that there's other people still to wrestle today. He gonna take all the time he wants to take. In the back in the locker room, telling everybody your time is my time. Next up, his other half, Lady Strange. Now I did turn on the intergender feature. I didn't realize there was a feature like that, but I did turn it on, so we should see the females tag into the match now. It should not stick strictly to the males. Just letting my son in here. Son wanted to come and watch the stream. Couldn't watch it yesterday. He was at school. This is the other half to Mr. Tyrell. This is Lady Strange making her way to the ring. Much like Tyrell, she also don't really care about your opinions either.
representing the Outsiders from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds, the bad guy, Kevin Hall.
This is Kevin Hall. We just saw him compete yesterday. It was against J Omega. Kevin Hall came up a little short. He is the tag team partner to Scott Nash. Scott Nash is, as I said earlier, he's injured because of DMP, sitting in the hospital room watching his partner come out to the ring. Kevin Hall will be teaming up with his other half, Alexa Morgan, as well. Not that often we get to see Kevin Hall without Scott Nash. These last two shows, we actually get to see Kevin Hall stand on his own.
And his partner, representing the new foundation from Austin, Texas, America's sweetheart, Alexa Morgan.
This is Alexa Morgan, the other half to Kevin Hall. Those two are in a relationship together. They like to knock heads together, break skulls. Maybe someday we'll see Scott Nash, Lyra Nash, Kevin Hall, and Alexa Morgan all in one match on a team together. Two couples teaming up against together against two other couples. Maybe we'll see that one day. And Tyrell just taking it to Kevin Hall now. Kevin Hall coming right back and putting Tyrell in a chokehold. But Tyrell picking him up and slamming him back down. Kevin Hall telling him to get up so he can just kick him right in the forearm. And he misses a coffin drop. It's going to take a lot more than that. Kevin Hall sends Tyrell to the outside and just spits at him. How do you spit at the head of the HR department? Tyrell ignoring the count just so he could clobber down on Kevin Hall. Sends him right back inside. Kevin Hall with the chop to the back of the leg. Ooh, but he misses that springboard though. All you really missed was the debut to Lyra Nash. She came up a little short. This is the second match now. Kevin Hall with the jackknife powerbomb. Tyrell out of nowhere with the possum pin. Catches Kevin Hall off guard, even though it wasn't enough, but it was just what he needed to turn this around a little bit. But Kevin Hall coming right back. Kevin Hall just springboarding, going to the top rope, walking the ropes for that elbow drop. Could that be it right there? That's it. Ladies still did not tag in. I don't know why they're not tagging in, but dang. Let these replays play real quick. Every time I do an intergender tag match or any tag match with two people that are not in an official team together, it always does a random victory with the person's theme song. So and that's that.
Here are your winners. America's sweetheart, Alexa Morgan. And the back.
Exit that way I can just skip that song. Next up we have the debut of Capital Punishment going up against Torch. Capital Punishment is up next. This is a guy I've been waiting to see for a while now. Capital Punishment.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, weighing in at 301 pounds. Cap the Punisher.
This man right here is under the same agency as Briggs and Infinity's Paragon. They're all clients of the same agency. I've seen Briggs. I've seen Infinity's Paragon. I'm excited to see Capital Punishment right now. Capital Punishment going to be taking on Torch. Torch has been stalking and haunting the French lover, Frenchie, and MATV all of last season. And even BWE. You could tell by that fire that Torch is coming.
From Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 275 pounds, Burns, Fallen Hero.
Torch looking to make some good work out of Capital Punishment. Torch at the pay-per-view will be facing the French lover in a final BWE match. Let's see if Torch can overcome Capital Punishment here in this match. Torch is also part of the Dreadnoks faction with Zartan Road Pig, Ripper, and Buzzer. You saw Ripper and Buzzer attack the tag team champions yesterday. Torch looking to make his own statement right here in this match. Torch just runs in and launches Capital Punishment across the ring, wasting no time. Just starts stomping around on Capital Punishment. Capital Punishment done having that. Now Capital Punishment taking his turn to stomp down on Torch. Trying to break Torch's fingers. These two men taking turns just stomping on each other. Torch doesn't get slapped so easily like that. He didn't appreciate that chop to his chest. Really did not appreciate that chop to his chest. He goes down to choke the life out of Capital Punishment. Torch really does not like that at all. Inside out clothesline to Capital Punishment. Capital Punishment with a DDT. Torch coming right back out of that. Torch launches him again. Just sentons him. Now he's trying to cave Capital Punishment's chest in with this bottom room beatdown. Goes right back to stomping on Cap. Torch has always been an aggressive figure. In every match he's been in, I've always seen him get extremely aggressive. I'm just wondering if we're going to see it in this match tonight, where Torch likes to light his opponents on fire. I wonder if we're going to see that in this one. These two men just ignoring the count. Don't even care about a count out. There we go. Torch with the spear. A burning spear. That doesn't affect Cap for too long. Capital Punishment just sends Torch into the ropes. That's nowhere near enough to keep Torch down. Putting the knees to the face of Capital Punishment now. In the chat, Scott Nash enlisted Capital Punishment, among many others, to take out DMP. DMP enlisted the Dreadnoks faction to watch his back. So, this match here is an extension of that rivalry between Scott Nash and DMP. Capital Punishment wanting a shot at some big money, taking out DMP, but he has to go through the Dreadnoks faction to do so. Torch being one of those Dreadnoks members. Oh, look at Torch taking that turnbuckle pad off. Only a matter of time till somebody goes crashing in there. The ref's distracted now. Capital Punishment with the triple German. Kurt Angle would be proud of that triple German suplex. Torch kicks out of that. That's not enough for Torch to stay down. Here these two go off the top rope. Fall away moonsault slam. Moonsault fall away slam. Torch kicks out of that yet again. Torch done taking those fists from Cap. Torch has Capital Punishment in his sights. Oh, but Capital Punishment ducks right under the elbow. Locks Torch in a skull submission, and Torch taps out. That is crazy. That is definitely crazy. This match was definitely brutal. Capital Punishment comes away with a strong win right here. I mean, that was a skull submission. It looked like he was holding your skull. Holding Torch's skull. Like squeezing his skull. I am pretty sure Scott Nash is sitting in his hospital room, liking the sight of Capital Punishment getting a pinfall over Dreadnoks' Torch. Because that just means that's one less person to watch DMP's back. Here we go. Capital Punishment hit that moonsault follow-away slam. Torch kicked out of that one. And here he was squeezing the life out of Torch. Squeezing his skull so hard. Capital Punishment with the strong debut against one of the big-time veterans. Crazy. What do we have next? Fingers versus Marcus Kelly. You see something? I want to try to play Fingers' theme song. Go into that. There it is. I think I need to turn entrances on. Yeah. I'm gonna try to play Fingers' theme song right now.
attraction. Hollywood figures, the main 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 attraction. When you a star, you move like one. Big cars, big bags, opponents gon' lose a ton. Camera fashion, ladies dancing. Hollywood fingers, the main attraction. 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 Hollywood lives. Hollywood lives. Studies. Hollywood dreamers.
Hollywood fingers. I'm gonna try and play this one as well for Marcus Kelly, tag team partner of Alex Kelly.
Step into the ring, it's electric fields of buzz. The crowd's roaring night. Every recent salmon shot of baby's arms like a sold out night with passion rising like tide. Whoa, fighting for every lost dream. Your fire, my fire. Tonight we ignite like stars in the sky. Blend to the heartbeats of alive and dreaming. Whoa, feel the passion we rise like thunder. The lights shine bright, no chance to feel under. In this battle of wisdom we stand and deliver. This is our moment, we fight for each shimmer. Echoes of the past.
Yeah. Marcus Kelly is the tag team partner of Alex Diamond, the Bloodfist champion. Alex Diamond beat Bad Attitude to keep the title. Fingers looking to make a name against Alex Diamond's tag team partner, Marcus Kelly. They're just going back and forth in that lockup. Going right back and forth. Fingers wrenching it. Marcus Kelly coming on back. Fingers just knocks Marcus Kelly down, but Marcus Kelly knocks him right back down himself. Stomps on the arm. Fingers with the kick to Marcus Kelly's face. An actor versus a rock star. I only imagine this happened at a movie. This happened because of a movie premiere, one of Fingers' movie premieres, and the rock star said he wasn't a fan of the performance. Fingers just stomping away. Marcus Kelly rolls him up with a possum pin. Small package. Ooh. Fingers going ahead to showboat. And then he jumps right off the top for a fist. A punch right to Marcus Kelly's face. That's not enough to keep him down, though. Marcus Kelly catches Fingers out of the air with the super kick. These two men going back and forth, no one able to keep the upper hand for too long. Fingers getting the momentum right back with a Superman punch. Marcus Kelly kicks right out of that. Fingers going for that pinfall. Marcus Kelly kicks out. Marcus Kelly with a choke slam backbreaker. What's he going for? Oh, he's going stage dive. He hit the stage dive on Fingers. Is he going to get the pinfall? Fingers kicks out of that. That stage dive was the finishing move of Marcus Kelly. Signature of Alex Diamond, but a finisher for Marcus. Yeah, he did kick out of that helicopter kick. He definitely did. Raise the bar wrestling in the house. I don't know what that was, Fingers. Marcus Kelly dropping him down for a rib buster. Marcus Kelly, one with the red hair. His tag team partner Alex Diamond is the Blood Fist champion. A couple of rock stars. Tossing Fingers to the side. Fingers going up top for that moonsault. Is that it? No. Definitely not it. Marcus Kelly got him up. And hits the Samoan, what is that, a fireman driver? Leg drop. Alex Diamond going, or Marcus Kelly going right back up top. Going for a pinfall. Fingers getting those fingers ready. Marcus Kelly stops that kick to the gut. What's he going for here? Tiger bomb. Is that it? That is it. Marcus Kelly gets the pinfall over fingers. But here comes Alex Diamond, Marcus Kelly's tag team partner. Alex Diamond telling Fingers, "What do you think you're doing coming after my tag team partner? You got something to say to me. You say it to my face. You don't say it to my tag team partner." I think we're going to see something coming up with Fingers and Alex Diamond. Next up, we have the Canadian Coalition up against Ali and Ace the Skull Crusher. They are known as the Skull Splitters. I apologize to who did I say this to? I said I told Ace that his match was on Friday. I apologize. I was wrong. Your match is today. This is the Canadian Coalition.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 546 pounds, Jeremy Pierce and George Ewing, the Coalition.
And these two guys put on a good match every time they're competing. But they'll be going up against the Skull Splitters, who have been pretty damn dominant. We saw what Ali could do when he hit that razor's edge yesterday to Will Saturn on the stage ramp.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 1,097 pounds, the Crusher Ace Winters and Ali.
I don't know why those lights seem extra bright. They didn't seem so bright yesterday. These two guys have been pretty dominant as well. They didn't win the tag match yesterday, but they definitely caused a lot of pain. Let's see what happens. George Ewing, Ali. We're gonna start this match off. Ali immediately going in for a float over Liger bomb. And now an angle slam from Ali is really going to work on George Ewing. That move that Ali just did, he did that yesterday to Will Saturn, but he did that on the stage ramp. And hits a spear on George Ewing. George Ewing can't seem to get any kind of upper hand in here. Here we go, starting to show some life. George Ewing slams down Ali. Ali with a running kick. And another kick to the jaw of George Ewing. Tags in Ace the Skull Crusher. Now Ace, devastating with those beatdowns right there. Trying to cave in George's chest. Ace just punches George to the floor. As I said, the Skull Splitter's been very dominant. They even show that in this match too. 8 count. We got 9. Is George going to get in the ring by 10? He did, but Ace also got out of the ring. Slamming Ali on that apron. Or not Ali, Jeremy Pierce on that apron. George doing whatever he can to try and knock down Ace, but can't even seem to do it. I just wonder when George is going to have the confidence to tag out and get some rest. George is looking like he's telling Jeremy Pierce that he can do this match all on his own. Does not look like it's happening though. Ace just drops George onto the ropes. Snakebite to the ropes. George going for that hot tag. He gets it. Finally gets that hot tag. Jeremy Pierce can get in the match and start doing some damage. Ali doesn't even let that get started though. Drop to his arm. Jesus. Ali just launches Jeremy Pierce when he kicked him in the back of the head. Jeremy Pierce doing whatever he can to try and knock down Ali. Ali just kicks him right in the chin. George Ewing comes right back into the match. Decides to showboat on Ali. I think that was a big mistake. Ali hits him with the cutter. Ali with the razor's edge. And he goes to tag in Ace. George Ewing just slams Ace down. Gets a 2 count on Ace. I honestly never thought I would have seen that. Somebody pinning Ace for a 2 count. Jeremy Pierce getting the better hand, getting the upper hand on Ace. What a pop-up uppercut from Jeremy Pierce. Wow. Canadian Coalition gets a win over the Skull Splitters. I never would have thought that was going to happen. Wow. George Ewing slammed Ace down twice. Ace gets in the ring and gets hit with a face breaker and a kick to the head and a wheel kick by Jeremy Pierce. Pop-up uppercut from Jeremy Pierce to Ace the Skull Crusher. Win over the Skull Splitters. Wow.
And George Ewing, the Coalition.
That was completely unexpected. Yeah, that's right. I was going to edit this, put Toby Oakwell in here as well. Make this a triple threat. I'm just going to make this for Toby Oakwell as well. Gorilla Cruz versus Gregory Constant versus Toby Oakwell. I'll try this out too. Make sure I have my volume up.
Making his way to the ring from Camden, New Jersey.
Gorilla Cruz.
Weighing in at 330 pounds. Gorilla Cruz.
I found Gorilla Cruz in Raise the Bar Wrestling. They stream every Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. So we have Me and the Boys Wrestling on Mondays. We have Raise the Bar Wrestling on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And of course BWE on Fridays and Saturdays. Gorilla Cruz in his debut made a devastating debut. That's right, RTB Dub, he from GEW. Here in BWE, he made an amazing debut squashing Scotty B.
seek fortune to heal the night. Bloodline warriors, we stand with bled. Through fire and tempest, our purpose is sped. Battles we face, we carry your weight. With fists made of fury, we challenge our fate. Born of the strife from the blood glow. Embrace the darkness, we shall fall. From the chaos, we emerge. A beast unleashed with every surge. Fury ignites when we defend. This is the tale of bloody edge. Through stormy skies and the howling winds, we bear the scars of all that begins. Blood runs thicker, we clash to the ground. On the battlefield, we'll never back down. Echoes of history drown our cries.
And then up against Toby Oakwell.
And weighing in at 249 pounds, Toby Oakwell.
From the pitch to the ring, you know I bring the heat. You're too bright in my kicks. Watch out, I'm on my feet. Got that energy, yeah. Feel the crowd come alive. With my moves and my style, I'm the one to survive. Every slam, every chop, feel the rhythm never stop. In this spotlight, I'm the boss, 'cause I'm the one that can't toss.
Toby Oakwell is a former soccer player in the European region who is a huge fan of ska music. Gregory Constant right there, coming from wrestling lineage. Young Behemoth Prince and Toby Oakwell going to battle. These three just really doing a number. I wonder if we're going to see Gorilla Cruz be as dominant as he was in his debut. I wonder if we're going to see Gregory Constant come out with another win. He only has one loss on his record. That was against the POE when Gregory Constant challenged for the Extreme Championship. The POE ended that winning streak. Toby Oakwell with the kendo stick. Turns right around into a kendo stick swing from Toby Oakwell. But Gorilla Cruz launches his body at Toby. Gregory Constant going for that big pinfall. Almost gets a win, but then gets a knee to the face from Toby Oakwell. Gorilla Cruz throwing those big meaty gorilla hands at Gregory Constant. Toby Oakwell going straight in for that powerbomb, carrying him. Hit him with that powerbomb, snake eyes. Gorilla Cruz throws that kendo stick at Toby Oakwell. Toby Oakwell hitting his signature Pele kick on Gregory Constant. Gorilla Cruz breaks it up. Gorilla Cruz with the huge slam. And then gets dropped with that drop kick from Toby Oakwell, the former soccer player, professional soccer player, Big Shining Wizard from Toby Oakwell stuns and floors Gorilla Cruz. Now he's going to work on Gregory Constant. Toby Oakwell made an international name for himself in the promotion YCW, hailing from Yorkshire, United Kingdom. Gregory Constant, the son of wrestling lineage Ryan Constant. He's one of my cause for the last 15 years. I decided to branch out the lineage. That's why he's known as the Young Behemoth Prince. Gorilla Cruz raining down hammers on Toby Oakwell. And then a giant German suplex. I'm going to call that a gorilla suplex to Gregory Constant. Toby Oakwell brings out the baseball bat and catches Gorilla in the back with it. Catches Gregory in the back with it twice. Gorilla Cruz. Jesus. Gregory Constant with the drop kick to Gorilla's face. Gregory Constant with the side slam, side Uranagi. Gorilla Cruz with the roll-up pin. Gorilla Cruz slamming down Toby Oakwell. Gregory Constant slamming down Gorilla Cruz. Toby Oakwell with the giant DDT onto the steps to Gregory Constant. I'm not even sure Toby Oakwell knew the steps were there, but it worked in his favor. Gregory Constant smacks Toby Oakwell with the steps and then gets hit with the spear from Gorilla Cruz. Throwing that kendo stick at Gorilla had no effect. I don't know what Toby was thinking. Gorilla Cruz misses that springboard, but Toby hits that Shining Wizard and then breaks up that pinfall. Gorilla Cruz breaks that pinfall up. What a Gorilla Frankensteiner to Toby Oakwell. And a big slam to Gregory Constant. Gorilla Cruz just clotheslines and drops Toby Oakwell. By the way, Toby Oakwell is on a winning streak right now, 2-0. Will he be able to continue that in this triple threat match tonight? Gregory Constant with a quick roll-up pin. Toby gets out of that right away. Gregory Constant with that behemoth slam. Powerbomb into a Samoan slam. Calls that the behemoth slam. And here comes the behemoth plex. The behemoth suplex right there. Toby trying to steal Gregory Constant's pinfall. What a float over DDT. Smacks Gregory Constant with that kendo stick. He picks up the pinfall. What a slam from Gorilla Cruz. What a win from Toby Oakwell. Picks up another pinfall. Toby Oakwell is now 3-0. Earning his way into a title shot. All this talk about 100 men versus a gorilla. I think we should just send Toby Oakwell in. He took out a behemoth prince and a gorilla in one match. Look at that. Big spear from Gorilla Cruz to Gregory Constant. Wasn't enough to put him away. Big Shining Wizard to Gregory Constant from Toby Oakwell right there. Gregory Constant going for that big behemoth slam. Toby Oakwell won the match. Now going on 3-0. Toby Oakwell doing the damn thing. Former soccer player getting it done. Getting it done right. Next up we have The Block versus a very bald French lover. If you don't know what happened to the French lover's hair, you just had to be there for the Me and the Boys Wrestling season finale, Lucky 13. I told you Torch wasn't one to mess with, and Torch took Frenchie's hair. Oh no, was it Torch that took Frenchie's hair? Yeah, it was Torch. Frenchie was in quite a few matches, losing quite a few things at the season finale.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
Dante says it was a wig.
Representing the corporation from Niagara Falls.
It might have been.
At 250 pounds, David the Terror Trout.
Cameron Taylor just recently calling The Block a ripoff of Tyrell. Cameron Taylor recently calling The Block a ripoff of Tyrell, saying The Block stole Tyrell's bandana, stole his pants, stole his, I believe he said stole his moveset, stole his vibe, his era, his swag. I wonder if this is going to play right into Cameron Taylor's next words or whatever, if Cameron Taylor's going to say he stole his entrance as well. The Block is your Me and the Boys Wrestling only heels champion. The Block is your Me and the Boys only heels champion. He won that from Cameron Taylor. let me be clear, the Cameron Taylor already had to fight in 4 matches, 3 matches that same night before he had to defend the title against the Block. Not a huge accomplishment there, fighting a guy who had to fight three matches already. Me and the Boys Wrestling streams at 7 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, on Mondays. So make sure you guys tune into that, because there's going to be a season premiere this Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, for Me and the Boys Wrestling. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Buzzsaw is the Only Heels champion. The Block is the MATB, Me and the Boys Wrestling World Champion. That's my mistake. I got those two mixed up. I don't know why I got those two mixed up. Buzzsaw Butcher is the Only Heels champion. The Block is the Me and the Boys Wrestling World Champion. Make sure to catch Me and the Boys Wrestling Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern, season premiere this Monday. We're going to find out what happens with that world title that the Block has.
And his opponent from Montreal, weighing in at 246 pounds, French Loverboy.
Frenchie lost his main squeeze Mishi to Angelo King. Lost his hair, or rather his wig. Lost the Only Heels championship, but still kept his spirits up, still kept his attitude, still kept the crown. Frenchie says, I don't need Mishi. I don't need the hair, because he is still the French lover. Very bald Frenchie. The Block going to work on Frenchie right now. Ooh. Arm wrench. Block just going to rain hammers down on French Lover. Attacking and attacking. Powerbomb to the French Lover. French Lover rolls up the Block. The Block gets a big kick to his face. Frenchie already lost his hair. I wonder if he's going to lose his teeth from that big boot. The block with a huge teardrop suplex. Goes for a pinfall. Almost gets it off of a teardrop suplex. Not a good look for the Frenchie. And slams the Frenchie right back down. I thought that was going to be it, but he kicks out yet again. Like I said, he may have lost his hair, may have lost his woman, may have lost his title, but he still kept his spirit. And he rolls him up for a small package. Is he going to get it? No. Frenchie making a comeback now. Going for that moonsault fall away slam. Oh, no, just a normal fall away. Avalanche fall away. As they decide they want to go ahead and trade hammers. Start swinging amongst each other. Trading blows. Neither man willing to give. Frenchie getting the better of the block. Here they go. They start throwing them away. Throwing hammers right out the gate. Frenchie making a comeback. And a sharp punch right to the mouth of the block. You see the bruise already coming up on Frenchie's face. He slams the block right down on his face and goes for a pinfall. But the block kicks out. Narrowly kicks out. Frenchie almost had the win in the bag. And Frenchie slams the block down again. And he walks away with the win over the Me and the Boys Wrestling World Champion, the Block. Frenchie with a huge, strong win. Block almost got the win right there, right off of that teardrop suplex. And hits that move. I think he calls that the pink slip. Hits that move right there. Frenchie making his comeback in the final moments of the match. Right here he slams the block down on his face. And he slams him down yet again for a second time. This is the one where Frenchie walks away with the win. This is the one that got him the pinfall
Here is your
over the Me and the Boys World Champion, The Block. Bruise is already welting up on his face. J Omega versus Bad Attitude. This one happened in the chat. Bad Attitude approached J Omega looking for a match. You're gonna see these two going right at it. Frenchie looked crazy. He looked like a psychopath.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Money Incorporated from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 273 pounds. Showtime, Jay Omega!
J Omega making his way down to the ring. He had a pretty good pinfall victory over Kevin Hall yesterday. Looking to pick up another pinfall victory after being challenged by Bad Attitude. Yeah, I agree. It didn't take too long for the bald look to grow on me. Didn't take too long for Baldy French to Bald Frenchie to grow on me. Didn't take that long at all.
And his opponent,
J Omega up against Bad Attitude. J Omega about to show out.
at 235 pounds, Bad Attitude, Junior Rivera.
Bad Attitude is the personal security of Fingers, the main attraction. Also, former Blood Fist champion. Was not able to pick the title back up from Alex Diamond. So Bad Attitude looks to make a splash in the Extreme division. The way to do it is to go against J Omega, picking up a strong pinfall victory. J Omega is saying he's ready for the challenge. Big springboard soul snatcher from J Omega right out the gate. Bad Attitude getting the upper hand, keeping the momentum in his favor. Bad Attitude showing why he is a former Blood Fist champion. Another springboard cutter from J Omega. And now he starts raining hammers down onto Bad Attitude. Bad Attitude rolls him up for a big pinfall. No count. Bad Attitude looking to cause a lot of damage early on. The shorter he can make this fight, the the better for him. Bad Attitude saying he doesn't get paid by the hour. He gets paid per the fight. Huge soul snatcher from J Omega. J Omega going for that New York Attitude Adjustment. That's how he beat Kevin Hall yesterday, was that New York Attitude Adjustment. What we got going here? 2 count. Almost had Bad Attitude in the bag. He follows Bad Attitude out there. Bad Attitude ready for him though. Just standing there waiting for him to get up. Big bicycle knee to Bad Attitude. The Bad Attitude comes back with a huge hit, huge hammer. The Sound View Attitude. Okay, that's what I'm gonna call that from now on. A third huge cutter from J Omega. What a pop-up power slam. Doesn't keep Bad Attitude down for long. J Omega going for a spear, but Bad Attitude gets out of the way just in time. J Omega going to the outside of the ring looking for a springboard now. Springboard twisting uppercut. He runs and puts a knee straight to the chin of Bad Attitude, looking for a pinfall now. Bad Attitude kicks out again. Still not willing to stay down. J Omega with another, or Bad Attitude with another running attack. That knee to the chin, called the Omega Cannon. That J Omega did to Bad Attitude, the one he almost put him away with. Bad Attitude with the Queen Suplex. Pop-up powerbomb from Bad Attitude. Bad Attitude with a Puerto Rican Destroyer. I agree, Trey. It's meeting my expectations too. I thought this was going to be a good match, and damn it, it is. Bad Attitude telling J Omega to get up. What's he got planned? What's he got planned? J Omega was ready for that. J Omega going for that triple power bomb. Jay Omega going for the Omega Cannon again. Bad Attitude ready this time. Bad Attitude just sends Jay Omega out of the ring, letting the ref count. Bad Attitude with a mega leg drop from the top rope to the outside of the ring. Causes significant damage to Jay Omega. Wonder if this is going to be a tide turner right here. A momentum shift. Been back and forth the entire match. What is this? More paparazzi? We had paparazzi trying to distract Aries Omega yesterday, costing him the match. We have paparazzi coming right down to the ring this time again. Bad Attitude usually used to dealing with paparazzi, having to be the security of Fingers. That paparazzi did nothing to Bad Attitude. He's been ready for paparazzi. Bad Attitude having to fight off paparazzi for Fingers for years. This is nothing new to him. Jay Omega with the huge springboard moonsault. Flying knee straight to Bad Attitude, making him bleed. Someone's gushing blood now. Uranagi slam. Jay Omega going for a final Omega Cannon. Oh, no, he went for that Superman punch, but Bad Attitude got out of the way. That's it. Jay Omega picks up the pinfall over Bad Attitude. Leaves Bad Attitude bloodied on the mat. That huge cutter from the top rope. Bad Attitude hitting a coffin drop. Jay Omega follows that up with the Soul Snatcher. Jay Omega picking up yet another pinfall. Jay Omega showing that he is not the one to be overlooked. He is not the one to be counted out. Bad Attitude having a rough start ever since losing the Blood Fist Championship. He's been having a tough time trying to find his way back to the top of the division. And that's the match. Jay Omega picks up the pin. I agree, Daniel Patterson. I agree. These two matches were definitely match of the night calibers. But the main event, triple threat tag team, we got DMP and Patterson taking on Angelo King and Dax, taking on King Slick and the Reaper Candyman. This is going to be one huge triple threat tornado tag match. This is the main event. This is my opinion. I have a feeling this one may be the match of the night. Yeah, I agree. I just seen what you said, Daniel. I agree with you. This one might be the match of the night. Trey says bad attitude definitely earned Jay Omega's respect. They definitely put on one hell of a match. I will say that. I will definitely say that.
The following is a triple threat tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 490 pounds, DMP and Mr. Patterson, authors of pain.
These two men right here had just recently challenged for the BWE Tag Team Championships in the 3 stages of hell. And they did come up short, but Patterson did come up with the pinfall victory yesterday over Draven. DMP came up with the pinfall victory yesterday over the BWE World Champion, Angelo King. No, this is not it's not elimination type. I wanted all the chaos to be happening. I want everybody fighting everybody. I want it going crazy. Angelo King making his way out. This is the BWE Heavyweight Champion.
And from Queens, New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Fighting Heritage Heavyweight Champion, the X Factor, Angelo King, the Phenomenal One.
Angelo King won that BWE Heavyweight Championship off of King Slick, who you will see in action in this match. The DMP got a pinfall victory over this man, Angelo King, as well as King Slick, while they were champion. While King Slick was BWE champion, he also got a pinfall victory over Angelo King, while Angelo King is currently the champion. DMP is just making a business out of pinning world champions right now. Angelo King didn't realize he had a friend in Devin Dax. Devin Dax had earlier today told Angelo King, if you need a partner, I got your back. Usually you see Devin Dax teaming up with Draven. Tonight he's teaming up with Angelo King, the BWE Heavyweight Champion. DMP saying he's pinned both champions because he is the real uncrowned champion. DMP looks to make that true. He looks to make believers out of everyone in the audience, everyone watching, when he faces King Slick and Angelo King in a triple threat for the BWE Heavyweight Championship at Do or Die. Devin Dax out here looking to cause some chaos, carnage, and pain for Angelo King. Looking to cause all that chaos, carnage, and pain on Angelo King's opponents. Showing Angelo King he's got a friend in the Empire of Pain. Next up, we got King Slick, the former BWE heavyweight champion.
And representing the Disciples of Darkness from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 250 pounds, a demon, King Black Death.
This man is the leader of the Disciples of Darkness faction, DOD. Other members being the tag team champions, Iceman and Venom, as well as his daughter, Sweet Death. And he summoned a new entity to team up with him in this match. And you can see Dante in the live chat saying, "Rise, my Reaper, rise." King Slick summoned the Reaper, Candyman, to come to his aid in this triple threat tornado tag match. This is an entity being summoned, a deity being summoned by the words and by the hands of King Slick. You can just tell now that he's being summoned, he is here, he's ready to take DMP and Patterson apart, to take Angelo King and Dax apart. You see how big that man is, the Reaper. See how big this guy is. Angelo King wastes no time to take him down, though. Angelo King showing that he's the BWE heavyweight champion and he is not afraid of Candyman, of the Reaper. The Reaper just sending Patterson into the ropes. And now we get to see what we get to see. Two giants going at it. Dax, the Reaper. DMP launching Angelo King to the outside of the ring. The Reaper just taking down Patterson, taking down Dax. launching Patterson 7 feet into the air. Maybe a little more than that. Just hammering away on Patterson. The Patterson's dealt with giants before. He just picked up the pinfall victory over Draven yesterday. And Patterson carried that same momentum into this match here against 2 more giants and Devin Dax and the Reaper, Candyman. Reaper just continuously slamming Patterson down. Angelo King going after King Slick. DMP battling with Devin Dax outside the ring. DMP making light work of Devin Dax. Angelo King hitting that skull crushing finale. But DMP does not let that get a pinfall victory. Dax just slams DMP to the ground, to the mat. King Slick got him up, sends Dax into the ropes. While Angelo King is handling Patterson and the Reaper outside the ring. Dax picking up the Reaper for a gorilla press spine buster. And then a huge choke slam. But that gets broken up by both DMP and King Slick. For a split second they had the same thought in mind. They agreed on one thing. King Slick rolling to the outside of the ring now, trying to recover. Trying to get a breath of fresh air. Patterson trying to lift up the Reaper. Doesn't work in his favor. The Reaper now picks up Angelo King and throws him straight into the ropes. Dax just smacking DMP with that baseball bat. The Reaper with the deep 6. Patterson taking that baseball bat from Dax and smacking him for that. Dax picking up Reaper, but the Reaper gets out of that easily. The Reaper with a huge power bomb to Angelo King. Almost got the pinfall. Almost got the pinfall on the BWE heavyweight champion Angelo King. Patterson knocking down. Patterson knocked down the Reaper, but Angelo King knocks him down just to eat a clothesline from hell from the Reaper. And King Slick on the outside slamming Devin Dax down to the mat. DMP and Dax are back up. The Reaper going for that Sister Abigail, but Angelo King gets out of the way of that one. King Slick breaks up that pinfall. DMP with a DDT to Slick, while Dax on the outside of the ring going to work with the kendo stick on Patterson. Angelo King with the powerbomb of his own. DMP gets a crucifix pin just for it to get broken up by the Reaper. Dax with a huge powerbomb. The Reaper just brutalizing Angelo King outside the ring with those steel steps, making him bleed. It's 2 men that have been made to bleed in BWE today. Now the Reaper's getting back in the ring. Looking to hit DMP with that powerbomb, but DMP is not allowing it. So the Reaper rolls out of the ring, looking to get a breath of fresh air. Patterson does the same thing. Now Dax looks to roll out. Patterson and Reaper going back to war outside the ring. Patterson looking to be established as a giant slayer. DMP hit that stunner. I forgot what that was called. I was trying to think of it off the top of my head. But he hits that Canadian Destroyer on the Reaper. The Reaper just rolls up DMP for a small package pinfall. The DMP gets out of that. Redneck Lullaby, that's what it was. I knew it was Redneck something. That stunner DMP used is called the Redneck Lullaby. Angelo King going for a pinfall on the Reaper, but DMP breaks that one up. DMP going up top for that Bullfrog Splash. He hits that Bullfrog Splash on the Reaper. But Angelo King, the world champion, gets in the ring just in time just to break that up. King Slick hits Angelo King with his own finishing move. King Slick starts beating Angelo King with that baseball bat. He picks up Dax, but Dax doesn't allow him to slam Devin Dax down. Devin Dax just will not accept any offense from King Slick. Angelo King threw those steel steps across the way. Hits a pop-up drop kick to Patterson to make him bleed. Devin Dax inside of the ring outside. Everybody going to war right now. Angelo King and the Reaper going at it. DMP also in the ring. King Slick looks to get in the ring with the steel steps. Angelo King with the show-off slam. King Slick rolls him up for a pin. Devin Dax breaks that up. Tries to choke slam the Reaper, but the Reaper does not have it. Instead, he goes for a skull submission on Devin Dax. Devin Dax taps out. The Reaper getting the submission victory for himself and King Slick. That all happened because Devin Dax tried to choke slam the Reaper. Couldn't pick the Reaper up, so the Reaper started squeezing the life out of Devin Dax. Squeezing his skull. Devin Dax just cannot seem to find a victory at all here in BWE. It definitely did look that way, Daniel. Yeah, after the bullfrog splash and the redneck lullaby, definitely looked like the damage was sunk in on the Reaper.
And the Reaper Candyman.
Yeah, Angelo King definitely had a few close calls. There were some points in the match I thought Angelo King was going to put this one away. Definitely a 5-star match for sure. This is the card. Kendall Kidman got an upset victory over Scott Nash's wife, Lyra Nash. Kevin Hall and Alexa Morgan got a pinfall victory over Mr. Tyrell and Lady Strange, and for some reason the ladies still will not tag in. Capital Punishment with a strong debut against Torch. Marcus Kelly comes up with an upset victory over Fingers. The Canadian Coalition with an upset victory over the Skull Splitters. Toby Oakwell definitely comes up top and continues his winning streak in this triple threat match. The French Bald Lover comes up with a victory over the Block, showing that he lost his hair but not his spirit. Jay Omega with the pinfall victory over Bad Attitude. And King Slick and the Reaper come up with a huge win in a triple threat tornado tag match. That's the end of the night, of the match.